How you doing, guys? We're doing a vlog today. So this morning we looked over some stuff that we're gonna make for social media. It took about an hour doing that. Made some phone calls to some homeowners. We have capital back from other deals that we've done, so we're like sitting on investor capital, which is a good thing because we have opportunity to go buy deals, but it's also a bad thing because we're paying investors money. We're paying interest on that money, but the money's not in use getting a return. So it's a point in time right now where we're really hungry to try and find land for us to develop on in areas kind of like we're at right now. We're off 8th Avenue. This would be a great area to find a couple lots. So some phone calls this morning. Then we ended up doing a podcast with my buddy Jake. The podcast is super new. We have like 51 subscribers on YouTube, but we're super excited about it. I learned a ton from him today. Hope you guys, if you do watch it, learn some stuff as well. He's an apartment broker, so it's basically buying businesses. Tons of good value there. Check it out if you're interested. Okay, so we did that. That was from 12 to 1. Now we're headed to a closing. We have 2 properties that are going to be refinanced. So we use the investor money to purchase them. And now that we're doing construction, we're going to get a refinance from a bank, a hard money lender. And then that's going to allow us to finish the project, get some of our investor money back, and then we can go find and buy more deals. The cash flow management, it's tricky, but if you can get that skill down, then you can scale to doing multiple projects. So we'll unpack that on a different video, but that cash flow management, just having that idea of a skill in the real estate business, super important and super helpful if you can get good at it. So we're going to go push that process right now in Brentwood, Tennessee. After that, filming some videos, and I think that's a day. So thanks for joining us here. Come follow along.
My granny called, she said, Travis, you work too hard. I'm worried you forget about me. I'm falling in and out of class, don't worry, I'ma get it, granny. What happened on my day?
Okay, so this street in particular, if you guys are interested in all about Nashville, is pretty wild. So this is 8th Avenue South, and this turns into one of the nicest areas in the city. It's gonna connect to Harding Pike. And these houses, I don't know if you can see them from the video, are like the old plantation style houses. So again, 8th Avenue coming from downtown over to like, these are $10 million houses, 5 to 10 acre lots with like just massive driveways. Like, so if you're not from the South, what you'd imagine like the South, like big driveways, huge lots, like look at that house, that's insane. That's like exactly what this area is. So coming off that street and down here, it takes a little bit longer to get to Brentwood, but I think it's just a super cool drive to drive down, like kind of a luxury, but also like a very historic street here with all these houses in this neighborhood. It's pretty cool. And then just really quickly, this is Andy with Blue Note Title in Brentwood. So we do all our closings. I've been doing this for 8 years, and I finally met like the best title agent, so I'm very grateful to work with Andy. And so if you guys need a title agent, Blue Note Title in Brentwood. And what he just showed me was the settlement statement, and that is basically like the receipt for the closing for the property. So it's going to have the purchase price, if there's any loan, small fees. Obviously, the county is going to want their taxes to transfer the properties, right? They're all getting...
I want my fees too.
Of course, yeah. Andy's fees. Yeah, everyone's getting fees. Again, nickel and dime. No, it's great. So, but it'll be the receipt for all the little items, and that's the settlement statement, which he just showed me. And that's always the first step. And I have to sign it. Oh, we got the 24. Okay, crazy.
And here's the loan agreement.
Okay. So now we're moving to the loan agreement. This is a new lender that I've never used before. I'm just gonna trust him like I always do. It hasn't bit me yet, but yeah.
Well, kind of.
So when there's a lender involved, the stack of papers goes like, what, 10 times? So this is basically,
the guarantor.
This will be a bigger closing because there's 2 refinances here, 2 big stacks of paper from the lender. And how I would describe a closing is like, you know, maybe Andy has a different opinion, but from what I look at it is like basically the HUD, which we just talked about as the receipt, the lender documents, and then like the deed are the three main things if you do have a lender. And so I'm looking at, you know, briefly what the lender's terms are. That'd be a good thing to look at. Make sure there's nothing snuck in there or typos, because you're basically married to it for the lifetime of the deal. Obviously, I want to get the deed so I have ownership of the property. The lender's promissory note and deed of trust will attach to the deed, which is their way of basically having some sort of claim to the property. If I don't pay them back,
Security.
they can. Okay. Is this the deed?
No,
okay.
this is but no, it gives them security against the property.
Right. It gives them, yeah. So if I don't pay them, they can foreclose on me, right? They have a right to the property and to use it as collateral. And so yeah, those are the main things: the deed, the lender documents, and then the HUD or the settlement statement or the receipt.
We don't call it the HUD anymore.
It's old school, right?
Yes,
What's the new word?
Alta or
Alta.
closing disclosure.
Yeah.
Because this is a consummation.
Which is why they call it an Alta?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like,
American Land Title Association.
okay. So that's pretty much it. Big packets here today, just to refinance. Trying to keep some funds moving through construction. That's pretty much it. Here with Andy, Blue Note Title.
Can you help me? Not you from my brain. Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Andy.
Congratulations, good. Has to be with Chipotle.
Yeah. We just left Blue Note Title. We're gonna hop on the freeway, get some lunch at Chipotle. Favorite place?
Oh my god, I love Chipotle. Chipotle is my life.
And we'll see you guys when we're done. Made it to Chipotle. I'm starving. Okay, so we finished up our food. We gotta jump on a quick call for a custom build client. They want us to build them a house in North Nashville. So we're gonna jump on a Zoom meeting with them, wrap that up, and then we gotta head to Best Buy and pick up a charger for the camera. So that's what we're doing next.
A 30-foot product.
Okay.
So I'm familiar with, like, I'm currently selling a 40-foot product.
Perfect.
So, and obviously I know that 40 would be fine.
Right.
30's fine. I've walked the 30-foot products a couple times. Like, that part, it's not, as long as it's not like, I feel like the 20-foot is where that's too tall skinny.
Okay. Is it anything with the 2 in front of it, or is it like 29's okay? In fact, this one probably would be, this one's 24, so this wouldn't work.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah,
think.
that would be 24.
Right.
I mean, I feel like 30 would be better, or like 28.
Sure.
But I'm trying to get like nitpicky now, but
Right. Honestly, let me go back to this.
it's not the end of the world.
Sure. Let me show you this lot. I know you guys don't like this area and it's far, but it's on Buena Vista. We have the CRM with like all these off-market leads, Buena Vista, and it's this guy. So we've been talking to this guy for, let's say, a couple years. It's this lot here, and it's such a good deal. Like, it's $70,000 for this lot. It's in a flood zone, which is not great, but we could easily build it up out of the flood zone.
Flood zone.
No,
David
no.
will be very hard to convince of a flood zone.
Okay, totally fine.
But I don't hate it.
Because we can literally build it to where you don't have to have flood insurance or anything.
Okay. I mean, that would be, yeah, as long as we can build it with that.
Right.
It's like, that's my max, because now my margin's taking a hit and then corporate won't sign off on it.
For
so
sure.
like, we get it, like, we're in it, like, we do this every day. So like, we're hearing those same things. Like, you obviously don't do it for free.
Sure.
Like, you pay your livings, so.
Absolutely. Cool. Well, I think that's good. I think that, back on the same page. Do you have any final questions, I guess? Basically, I just need time to find something.
Yeah. I mean, and again, yeah, I think.
Sounds good. Well, if there's nothing else, yeah, I appreciate you guys jumping on and getting that cleared up with me. And yeah, I'll look for more leads tomorrow, send them over, and we'll find something.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Marcus.
Okay. Bye. I gotta buy this battery because we lost ours. Okay guys, we got to our project here in Elliott. We just started this one 2 days ago. When we got here, 2 days ago, the grass was like up to my waist. So we got the guys out here. How you doing? And he's chopping up everything. The guys on the inside are demoing the house. You guys might have seen this. It's a completely fire damaged house. So they're getting all the old trash out of there. All the furniture was burnt up. They're moving everything. It's gonna take them about a week, and then we can start construction after that. So that's what we're doing here today. Let's go take a look inside. All right, so it's gonna be pretty crazy in there. It's really bad. It's gonna be nice eventually when we're done fixing it up, but let's see what the work that they've done so far is. So watch your feet in here, but basically we're gonna be doing a series where I talk about the whole process from start to finish. So the whole main thing is that my brother and I don't want to live in our apartment downtown anymore. It's super cramped. We're getting older and bigger, and we need some more room. So ultimately, I found this house. We're obviously in the construction business, so we wanted to find the worst house in the best neighborhood, and I think we did a pretty good job here. This is definitely the worst house. And we're going to completely remodel this thing. Obviously, everything in this house is gonna go, and we're gonna put an addition where I'm gonna live in the brand new area, and my brother's gonna live in here. I'm just kidding. No, so we're gonna make a master bedroom, 2 normal bedrooms, and we're gonna fight over who gets the master, which is gonna be in the back. But eventually, this entire thing is gonna be a beautiful home. It appraised, just to give you an indication, not like a bragging thing, but like it's a $2.2, $2.3 million appraisal after this is done. So by looking in here, it's kind of worth noting those numbers just because of how insane this house looks. And to think that it's gonna be a $2.2, $2.3 million house gives you an indication to how much work we're gonna do here and why we're so excited to get this process started, which just happened yesterday. We started this one. So stay tuned for this one. Should be exciting to say the least. Gonna be some hurdles, but it'll be fun. Stay tuned.